Let's see, we've waited long enough to get this on the road. Hello everyone! I am so sorry that I didn't get the chance to finish Evil West last stream. Apparently it's a bigger game than I was expecting, so yeah, let's just hurry up and get this shit over with as quickly as we can. Although, I admit, I am having a lot of fun with the game, so there's very mixed feelings. Cause, oh man, it's so good. The fighting mechanics, the upgrades, the weapons, just the way that the combat just chunks. It just, oh, it's so good. Oh, anyway, let's get going, shall we? Yep, legal notice and all that. Blah blah blah. Autosave. Continue. Oh, Edgar.
What a waste of perfectly good explosives.
Oh, okay, we deserve that.
Next time you go and die like that, you better stay dead.
Noted.
Oh, he missed us.
Damn you, Jess. Your horseplay's gonna get me killed one day.
I know we saw this clip last stream, but it's just
Since you hauled
so
your ass
good.
all the way down here, how about you make yourself useful?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Very subtle, Chester boy. No one could spot that.
All right, let's get rid of these tumors. I'm a tumor. 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 Oh! I'm a tumor. There's too many Family Guy quotes I can make. Okay, that did something. Oh, what can I get? Burning enemies receive 30% more melee damage. Buckshot. Dynamite. I want the minigun upgrades, so I'm saving money. Oh, wait. I can't go this way? Fine, I'll go this way. Oh. Up we go. Ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding. Alright, here's one. Oh, see, the aesthetic of this game is good. It's so good. Alright, where is this other tumor line taking us? And that triggered something. That'll have a better view if I go up. Ah. Wow. Wow, Chester, that really wasn't subtle. Boy, just talk about a lame excuse for a vampire.
So you reckon Chester knows where Felicity is?
Let's ask him.
Oh, there's gonna be shit running at us through these corn cobs.
Looks like Chester invited some friends.
Ah, damn it. Crucifix. Overcharge time. Hoorah. Ooh, money.
Chester's attracted a lot of followers.
I should have saved some of those sticks and died.
Instead, he used them all up knocking on his door. Anyone ever told him these things seem like it?
Oh no. There we go. Over. Damn bees. Ooh. Nope. Come on. Come on. There we go. Hey, let's do this, bitch. Oh boy. Burn in holy fire, demon. Shut up, Fido. All right, come here. Come on. Is that it? Is that all of them? Is that... Better be all of them. More money. Oh no. Oh. Oh, it's Edgar. How did you get here? Why do I feel like Edgar? Why do I feel like Chester is stronger?
Hey, lads. Wait. I wanna go! What the hell? I was going to tell you everything! I even got you some wine! What is wrong with you?
Sorry, Chester, force of habit. What did you want to tell us?
I assume you know about the bats carrying the blood of the ancient beasts.
Like the leeches weren't enough. We need a where, Chester.
After Tabano's demise, Andalusia invested in a forlorn train manufacturer, Persephone, located in a secluded area in the middle of nowhere.
Perfect breeding grounds for her fluffy little biological bombs. She wants to use those trains to infect the whole country.
And she's just rich enough to pull it off. All the money transfers, they're coming from a bank in Carmine. That's her headquarters. But my sources tell me she's using those resources to set up her endgame.
What's her endgame?
Which is?
Destabilization. Chaos. She's headed for DC.
Oh.
The capital. Jesus, that little brat is ambitious.
For a street rat. Tabano picked her ass up out of the gutter, gave her a new name and a new cause, and now she thinks she's queen shit. She's building a fucking army.
Why do you even care, Chester? War's good for business, ain't it?
She's gone plumb crazy, making it that much harder for all us simple sanguisude folk. Turning all those blood bags, pulling that stunt on your father.
Oh, don't you worry about my father, Chest.
Orchid de la Vida. You want some?
You what? Please tell me you didn't use the orchid. It doesn't cure a damn thing. It may keep it down for a little, but it always comes back with a vengeance.
Oh.
Bullshit. I saw it with my own eyes. It works.
You saw what you wanted to see. But it's gonna happen. All it takes is a drop of blood.
Uh-oh. That's a good twist. That's a really good twist. Okay, so yeah, so it's gonna force Jesse's. Gonna force Jesse. Oh, uh-oh.
Fuck. Bloom. Hey, Bloom. Tell us what happened, son.
You know, they were working together to direct Tyrannia and the blood with the blood was everywhere.
Amelia.
I couldn't do anything. And I just...
Now his eyes lit up. Like he finally had someone that spoke his language. And for that person to be William Rentier, I mean, that meant the world to him.
Oh,
It's all my
Virgil.
fault. I had no proof that the compound worked. And we made some progress and your father felt better, but I gave in to the idea of accomplishment. I wanted it to work.
We all did.
But I should have known better. And it's my area of expertise.
You sure you're up for this?
I've been hunting ticks since I was 10. I can track a newborn.
That's not what I meant.
Oh.
I've dragged too many people into this already. He's dead. It's time I accept that before anyone else gets hurt.
Oh. Jesse, no.
Where do you want to start?
Persephone. Chester said that's where they're breeding the bats. He's there. I'll let you know when it's done.
Well, time to get to work. Sorry, Papa. We should have seen the signs, honestly. He was far too energetic, despite having fought off a vampire infection.
Andalusia. No surprise you picked this place to hide.
Alright, come here. Come on. There we go. That's the last of them. Ooh, ooh. I can get the minigun upgrade.
Christ, what a maze. Maybe I need to get up high somehow.
Oh, spare battery. But I don't need it.
That machinery over there might be useful.
Huh. How do I get over there? Damn it. Alright, back up we go. Uh-oh. Well, it's a good thing I got battery charge. Oh,
You
yeah,
don't
there's...
smell the same, son. Your scent is stripped of doubt. It's strong, confident.
Spare me your damn tricks. Where are you?
Uh-oh. Yeah? There we go. 5. Oh, of course there's a fucking beehive. Whoa. There we go. Oh, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. There we go. Alright. I am to Ubermensch! Come here. Whew. Oh, that was a close one. Who's next? Any takers?
I can offer you so much more. I don't understand why you're hesitating.
Because this is my sacred duty, Father. We are hunters. We must hunt. I don't trust those trees. Oh, God. Ah, here we go. There we go. Oh, right, I have a perk point. Let's see. Change for energy. No, I don't want that. Lightning bolts are spawned during supercharged mode and can randomly damage enemies. Enhanced combos. E-combos now contain more punches and speeds up. Oh, yeah. Dragon Ball Z style punching.
Power is like a contagion, stronger than life and death. Don't you want to taste it?
Show yourself.
Oh, Father, no. Lightning tornado. The electricity harvest. What? Huh. Wow. I guess the... Okay, I don't like those sounds. I guess I have no choice. Oh shit. Alright. Who's first? Come here. Just get me out of here. Ah, no. Of course there's a fucking thing. Gotta get rid of you first. Supercharge. Come here. Come here. There we go. Oh, I still got some overhealth.
Up you go.
Alright, Father. Where are you?
Don't be afraid, son.
I'm not listening to you. La 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 la. Hold up. That give me the option to go here if there's...
I sense your determination. You're finally growing up.
Oh, stop it, Dad.
I hate spiders.
You
And
in?
I hate bats.
Oh, bat bombs. Huh. I guess we have the vampires to thank for that. God, talk about a weird weapon that actually proved to be horrifyingly effective.
I used to dream that someday you'd find your way to walking the path I worked so hard to lay down for you. You don't need to do that anymore.
God damn it, William. Oh, I swear to God, if your boss fight isn't entertaining.
Gotta get to the other side. Oh, something knocked out the power supply. Let's see.
Follow the wires. Yeah, but just the emotional manipulation that's going on here. Oh, I can reset my perk points. But I don't want to. Let's see. Push this. And then you are probably going to go over here. I can't imagine how heavy this thing would be in actual life. Up we go. Hey.
There we go.
Hang on, there's treasure. Always gotta be in the pursuit. Okay, so that switch is done, that switch is done. Oh. I need to get up. Well, I guess I gotta push this all the way back. Up we go. Well, I mean, you know what? All things considered, on the plus side, at least Amelia is still alive. Honestly, I didn't really care much for Virgil. He was cute and all, but I really liked Amelia. I really like Amelia's character. Just literally just the fucking line, just, holy shit, she is sassy as hell. I love her.
All done. This should work.
All right. We are not ready for this confrontation.
Progressive. Look at us, designing trinkets and contraptions to mimic the gods.
Oh, god damn it, William. Nope. And of course it was protected by the damn bees. There we go. Come here. Yeah. Oh no. Come here. Oh boy. Ooh, ooh. Ah, damn it. I should have gone for the healing. That's it, that's it, that's it, that's it, that's it. Ooh. Out of them. There we go. Go. 5, 6. Oh, not so tough now, are you, bitch? All my tricks. All my tricks for you. There we go.
Just like me.
Shut up. Thirsty just like me. Pickups can be shopping. No. All damage mid-air. After T2 expenses. Large radius. No. How about fishing starts? The next one starts transition attack. Oh. Yep. 15% health. Where are we supposed to go? Oh, this way. Hang on. 5,000. What can I get for 5,000? I don't think I'm gonna get enough money for by the end of the game. I could get the lightning rifle, or I could get, yeah, extra melee damage from burning.
Another bat delivery.
Ugh.
To face the fear of death, we distract ourselves with rituals. We believe these practices lend us strength and harden our resolve.
Uh-oh.
We assume that these rules and traditions are what keep us moving forward and will eventually lead us to greatness. But they do the exact opposite. They reinforce the hierarchy and the powers that be. The sobering truth is, the system doesn't respect ambition. Everything's designed to keep us in our place. I see that now. I see I was bound by the rules others imposed on me. And I now realize if I am to achieve anything, I must break free.
Oh, William. You were better than this.
Yeah, another one of your glamour tricks.
It's already deconstructing?
This new world needs the strong to guide the weak. We can still walk this road together. This is how we leave our mark on the face of the world.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say no. How's that? Or, to quote the critically acclaimed Angry Birds movie, I got 2 words.
Bats breeding like rabbits. Christ.
Ooh, what can I upgrade? Oh, yep, give me the flamethrower. But this glamour's already partly shattered, so... Are we being lured in? Huh?
Without my gauntlet, you're nothing but a man. Fragile, human.
Okay, damn. You don't gotta rub it in.
Well, there they are. Children of the night.
Alright, let's get this over with.
To my son, Jesse. I know I wasn't a good father. I was too busy trying to save the world to make time for you. That made you feel like I didn't care. That you weren't good enough.
Aww.
The truth is, it was me who wasn't good enough. I failed everyone. After all I'd done, after all the death and mayhem, innocents were still being murdered. I couldn't put an end to it. Evil walked among us, and I couldn't even protect our own home. The truth is, I always hoped you'd achieve more than me. That one day you'd be able to take great pride in your accomplishments. You still have time. I don't. My time is done. I hope you understand why I decided to make the choices I did. To new beginnings.
He still loves us. Deep down.
Trusted my genius up to now. Think, Jesse. Why would I ever hurt you?
Yeah, this isn't gonna end well for anyone involved, is it?
Trust me and you won't need any augmentations that imitate power. There is no weakness on this side. Join us.
There's no weakness, my ass.
We can be part of the elite. I will not let you go into the unknown alone.
Aww. I mean, it's fucked up, but aww.
All we have to do is let her in. She makes us strong.
There is no us.
Keep fighting, Jesse. I know you can do it.
Listen to their song, son. This is the final frontier. A final choice. Forget gauntlets and cheap electrical tricks. All that truly stands between us and godhood is a drop of blood.
Is that the same choice you gave to Virgil?
Virgil didn't matter. He had no place in the future. Think of what you can achieve with the power we've been handed. You are worth more than any of them. I cannot apologize for progress. You adapt, or you die.
I've heard those words before. She's in your head.
Enough of your petulance! I am your father! If you won't come willingly, I will make you!
We're screwed. Oh god, here we go.
You see how fast I come? I'm not fast enough! This is the last chance you see!
Oh. There we go.
That's not fast enough!
Oh boy.
It's over, son! Son, ours! Think so! You still have a choice. Adapt or die!
Damn it. Ah, damn it. Ooh.
Think so! You still have a choice.
Come on. Come on.
Let's see what you've learned.
Yes! Stage 2. Stage 3. Yeah, here we go.
God damn your trick, boy!
Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, I need a faster response time. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Who's the real one?
I never felt so alive!
Come on. Goodbye, Father. Goodbye, Father.
We could have achieved great things, son.
We did.
We did. But then you died.
It'll take more than bullheadedness to find her.
Carmine, we'll stop her before she reaches DC.
I taught you well after all. You just pray it was enough.
Oh. Goodbye, Father. You will be missed.
What's it say, Mr. Gravener?
William Rentier is dead, kid. Jesse needs us in Carmine. Looks like we're robbing a bank. Fire up the airship, Blue.
Well, technically, sir, it's a lighter-than-air vessel that... Wait, what about Mr. Harrow? Won't it be upset that we've stolen his government-issued vehicle?
Harrow can suck my...
Fat dick?
Yeah, exactly, kid.
Oh. Blue's learning.
was straight ahead.
We're robbing a bank, boys. Is it gonna be a blood bank?
I'm taking it.
Ooh. Alright, let's do this.
Road clear. I'll take it. Big ones. Huh. Maybe I could slip around past.
Nope.
I'll shoot you I'll shoot you dead!
There we go. Hoo-ah. I just killed my daddy. You think you'll scare me?
Now what? A fucking train?
God, this is such a good set piece. Crucifix. There we go. And, Nope. There we go. Boom. Oop, time to go. Oh, another minigun upgrade. Death Ray. Gatling shoots electric arcs that deal higher damage and can make enemies explode. Oh, but it's a shame that I missed that middle upgrade. But I did get a perk point. Receiving the lethal damage does not cause death. Instead, it heals 25% of health and grants a 3-second invulnerability, shoving the nearby enemies away. Reset until death. Oh, better to have it.
Smash.
Gentlemen.
Much better.
3. And hell yeah. Keep it.
Okay. Damn, that's too high.
Here we go. Oh man, just run, gun, shoot, pew pew, and all that nonsense.
Almost there.
Oh, here we go.
Maybe I should have brought some back.
Come on. Five, 6. Come here. Where the hell am I supposed to go? Oh, so that's what I'm supposed to do. Ah, amazing set pieces ever.
Felicity? I'm coming! Fucking maniacs.
Oh. She drew a nice picture. That's going up on the wall.
Yeah, that was predictable.
Of course, there's a glamour. Gross.
I'll take that. Damn it, more seals.
Almost one. I'm gonna be honest, the way that they did the camera angles for this is really good. Second one. Ah. Oh boy. Another fight coming? Oh yeah, another fight coming. Everybody looks down. Bonk. And you're done. Damn, level 19? Let's see. How about... Yep. Extended combo.
Now.
Upgrades. Let's turn the shotgun into a parry. That is gross. Gross. All the glamour seals are done. More money. I can't... Oh, wait, am I supposed to drop down?
It's disgusting.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, it's not the worst family photo, but... Well, that explains why this bank seemed abandoned. Oh boy.
You think your illusions can stop me? Think again!
Jesse, let's not talk too much shit.
DeBono. The fuck?
Did you really think she'd be waiting here for you?
I was hoping.
We all saw you through your father's eyes. And you're just not that important to him.
Where is she?
William considered you a rabid dog. He tried putting a leash on you, but you're just too wild to tame. He didn't understand. It's not anger that drives you, but the fear. You knew you could trust yourself without your father's guidance. You're just a scared little boy. Scared of change. Give up, Jesse Runtier. We've always been one step ahead of you.
I know you're sharpening your teeth for the president. You want to turn him. But since I shut down your leech farm and stopped the plague, there's just not enough of you freaks to simply walk into the White House.
What are you doing?
Uh-oh.
No!
How does she plan to do it?
No! Stop! Just a failed opera. There's a premiere. President will be there. Exposed. With almost no security. It changes nothing. Washington is too far from here. You'll never make it in time.
Watch me.
Yeah, and we got the airship, so we'll make it. I swear to God, for a moment there, I thought he was gonna go in for a kiss. I've been hanging out with one of my friends for too long.
There's surely a bunch of her freaks protecting the show. Every bullet counts. Stay focused. We can't allow her to get to the president. Lock and load.
The grand finale. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
We'll go and look for the president.
Hell yeah, Amelia.
Let's tear these fang sons of bitches a new asshole.
Seriously? What happened to Potty Mouth?
God damn it, I love Amelia. She's such a fun character. There we go. Oh boy. Oh good, 3 vampire lords. Whoop. Have a taste of some barbecue. Overcharge. Crucifix. Praise Jesus. Oh Lord, give us strength not to beat these fanged beasts to the afterlife. Crucifix. Go. There we go. I'm the Ubermensch. Oh, satisfying. Oh, and I can hear the screams of the people in the auditorium. Mr. President! Mr. President!
Money.
What the fuck are these paintings? Oh, they knew. It was all planned. Open sesame. Let me in.
Quite a find.
Mr. President.
I think I just improved your looks.
Oh boy. Oop. Just keep rolling. Oh boy. We go. Line them up. Yeah. Oh! Hi, Sugarberry! You're just in time to watch the grand finale for Evil West. A good time! How are you?
I'm so glad you're here to witness this great change. With the President joining our bloodline, sharing his secrets just like your father did, we cannot be stopped!
We'll see about that.
I've got the power of God on my side.
I tried to make you understand. In order to build something, you need to demolish its past.
Your stupid ambition took everything from me. You turned my father against me and everything he stood for. That was a fate worse than death. I'm here to make sure you won't do the same to anyone else.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna be sick. Oh, Jesus!
I pay the folding calico. Leadership is not for you.
Jesus Christ! Felicity's true form. Oh god. Oh, of course there's the pig squeals. Whoop, no. Got the invincibility for a sec. Oh boy.
There's no pride when you kill the weak. You've been irritating me for so. You never deserve to be one of us.
Crucifix. Oh god.
Can't you just die?
Oh boy. Damn it. Oh my god, what the fuck is this boss? Ooh.
It's not pride when you win with the weak. It's mercy.
Dodge to the side more often. Whoop.
There's no pride when you kill the weak. It's mercy.
Alright, I'm starting to get into the pattern. Starting to get into a pattern.
You'll never match your father! I pity the fools in Calico! Leadership is not you!
Damn.
The boring monster slayer!
Hot killing time!
Ow, bitch!
You never deserve to be one of us!
Okay, that's not fair. It didn't let me target the weak spot.
You can't reach me!
There we go. Okay, shit, I paused at a bad time. Crucifix.
You've been irritating me for so long, Jesse Rentier!
Oh boy.
You can't reach me!
Hell yeah.
Come on. Stage 2, come on. Take it back. Can I go back to stage 1? I take it back. Take it back. Can I go back to stage 1? Oh, shit. Kill it. Take advantage of the invisibility I get from this. Crucifix. Oh my god, yeah. Dynamite.
It's not pride when you win with the weak. It's mercy.
Keep me electric, keep me electric. Alright, super form. Oh boy! Crucifix. Come on. Come on. Come on. Alright. Super form. Come on. Come on. Yes. There's stage, bitch. Let's go. Oh, no. She's just getting bigger. I mean, I'm not against a girl with a bit of girth, but this is just plain gross. There we go.
The only thing you're good at is dying.
I'm out of energy. I'm out of energy. I'm out of energy. God damn it. That's okay. Third stage.
Hell yeah! You'll never be as strong as me!
Go. Oh boy. Oh, fuck. Okay, checkpoint time. God damn it, why is it not letting me target her damn weak point?
You lost your chance, Jesse Rentier.
Could use these as shelter. There we go. I'm screwed. I'm screwed. I should have saved that energy. I should have saved that energy.
You'll be lost forever.
Damn it. Ah. Throw your objects. Objects. Yep, it's not letting me target the weak spots. God, it's a fun boss fight, and it's a really cool idea, but god damn it, is it annoying.
I'll bury you here.
Wait for it!
Hide behind the shelter, hide behind the shelter. Got her. Come on. Yes, this is the round. Last round. Last round. Last round. Here we go. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Oh my god, that was phenomenal. Oh, and the president's alive.
Rentier, you beautiful son of a bitch. You did it. The situation is contained, sir. The Institute's resources were finally put to good use. It was just a matter of proper management. We couldn't allow for it to be led like a small-town family business. Or even worse, to be run by a woman.
Sir, this man continuously abused his position of power for personal gain. His poor decisions jeopardized the whole country. And for that alone, he should be put behind bars.
James, Dr. Blackwell here has shared some rather interesting information on your conduct of late. If even half of those allegations are true, I'm afraid you're done for. Mr. Rentier, your father was a great friend. Seeing your performance today, I have no doubt that his legacy is secure. I wonder, it appears we're down a Secretary of War. Ever see yourself in the Capitol, son?
Oh, I ain't much behind a desk.
Fair enough. Then I'll see to it that full control of the Rentier Institute is returned to you. I'm afraid
hell yeah.
only you have the necessary skills to deal with a conflict like the one we appear to be facing.
We do, sir. We do. But to win this, we need to be bigger than ever.
And smarter.
With better protocols.
And stronger lines of communication.
Well, it sounds like you two have it all under control. You've got my full support in any way I can provide, son. Carte blanche, as they say. Sky's the limit.
God damn it, Amelia Blackwell. Oh, but shit, if this is the end of the... Yeah, it's the end of the game. I've got 2 hours left for stream. Shit.
Such a wonderful place. What a shame we can't stay. This exhausting chase is now over. Such a
Beat the game in normal difficulty or higher.
it drives us all mad. The memories are gone, but at least we're not sad.
Ooh, I should probably end that. Otherwise, I might get copyright claimed. Yeah. So, that was Evil West's. Actually, I'm going to keep my wings closed so that we can see the wonderful people who worked on this game, because good lord, this game is such a fun ride. It makes sense because it was made by the same producer as Space Marine 2, not by the same developers, but it was licensed and distributed by the same people. But good lord, this game was such a blast, and it's like it reignited my love for westerns and for vampires, because good lord, why do we not have more cowboy? Like, the closest we ever got to cowboy vampires hunters was that Abraham Lincoln movie, which, like, it's a it's a fun movie, don't get me wrong, but dear lord, that movie was kind of a mess, and it although it was kind of funny. Overall, I would definitely give this game. Oh no, yeah, Sugar Bear, dude. Overall, like, it's a fun ride, but I would have to say biggest complaints, not necessarily the duration, that's just poor planning on my part, because now I have like 2 hours of stream that I need to fill. But I honestly think this game, the biggest complaints I would be the controls. I don't know how well the controls are on PC. I'm guessing with the keyboard you have much more options, but I'm playing this on console, and a lot of the controls are kind of iffy, especially with, as you saw in that last boss fight, whenever the weak point would appear for me to shoot, it just wouldn't let me shoot it. So it just I don't think that's an intentional thing, but that definitely brings it down in my opinion. And it would be, and there would be a lot of other instances where you're trying to target something specifically and it just wouldn't let you. I think another big complaint of mine has to be a lot of people will chastise me for this, but I feel like there's just a bit too many weapons in the game. Because you've got your pistol, your melee, your pistol, your melee, rifle, Gatling gun, dynamite, crossbow, and flamethrower, and it just yeah, it's slightly janky or too precise, but it just felt like there was just too much. And I think if they had just gotten rid of a couple of the optional weapons you get in the game, like the Gatling, like, yeah, like if they just kind of trimmed the fat in regards to the fighting mechanics and really hyper fixated on specific mechanics and elements of the game, it would definitely have brought it up. And I definitely think that, like, again, it's not the same studio, but I definitely feel like this is definitely like a little bit of the unfocused predecessor to how Space Marine 2 ended up turning out. Again, it's made by different developers, but the DNA is very much the same between this game and Space Marine 2. But exactly. Like, that's one of the biggest problems that I constantly point out to a lot of the gaming industry as a whole is just the sense of bloat and how there's just too many things being put into the game for the sake of it being put into the game. And it really drives me nuts because it's just such an obvious lack of focus that it's just a lack of focus. And one of the things that I definitely point out is, like, making a game is like roasting a nice Thanksgiving roast. Beef, ham, whatever. You have the core meat that everybody wants. And there's the fat, which is all of the additional stuff you add to it that's on the outside of it. You want to trim off as much of the fat as you want, otherwise people will be too focused on the fat to really enjoy the meat. But the problem with that is that you want just enough meat that it'll complement and strengthen that core flavor of the meat. Because, like, one of the things that I point out to a lot of people is, like, if you get the extra lean meats and the stuff with no fat, if you don't cook it right, it gets dried out really easily. So, and the same thing can be applied to a game, in a manner of speaking, is that, like, if you shave off too many things, then then the core gameplay mechanics become repetitive and dry, and it's just kind of like it's almost like comparing a nice juicy piece of meat compared to the jerky of it. Like you enjoy the jerky every once in a while, but you're not gonna want to spend like an entire meal eating that. Okay, I realize it may not be the strongest of analogies, but I'm just trying to explain it in a way that most people can understand, because I know that a lot of people don't quite understand game mechanics, and a lot of people, they don't kind of, like, a lot of people don't quite understand behind the scenes stuff in regards to making a video game. So overall, I would say this game is definitely 6.57 out of 10. It's a solid game, it's an engaging story, a little predictable at times, but that doesn't mean that it's any less quality. But then then the things that bring it down are just there were just too many weapons, and the game mechanics were just not quite polished enough, especially with weak spot targeting. Granted, that's not to say that the game should have had a stronger auto aim. God damn it, Sugar. Shouldn't you be bothering Raiden? Go bother your man. Why are you here? I'm just kidding. I am so thankful that you are here, and it means quite a bit. But yeah, it's one of the things that I constantly point out is just like, when you have too many game mechanics, it brings down the core experience. And it just, like, again, and it very much is like, it's a symptom overall of gaming, of just the bloat that goes into making games, because you end up adding more things, but in order to make it on time, you have to have more people working on it, which then increases the budget, which then puts a lot of pressure onto making a ridiculous amount of sales and money in order to make back what you spent on the game. Not even considering profit, but just breaking even. So it's just like the overall bloat, and I could kind of feel like but yeah, it's just, solid 6.5, 7 out of 10. Just those key things. Admittedly, they're cool and they're fun to use, but those are just my personal complaints. So Evil West is definitely a 7 out of 10. 6.5 if you really want to be harsher with the criticism. But overall, yeah, it was a fun ride, and the characters were so enjoyable, and it just, like, you end up falling in love with just about every single character, and you end up hating all of the characters that you're meant to hate, like that Secretary of War, Haro, that slimy bastard, that fucking motherfucker. But now I need to figure out what I am gonna do for the rest of the stream. I think hang on. We're gonna let the credits roll, because this game definitely deserves. This game is a good game. Again, the thing is, IGN, Screen Rant, all the other games journalists have ruined the score out of 10 system because now everybody thinks that 7 out of 10 is average. No. 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10 is a good game. Because on a 100 scale rating, the goddamn Gollum game got a 64. Which is, like, the Gollum game. Like, a 64 out of 100 score implies that it's slightly better than average. For the Gollum game? Are you serious? And then the morons at the same company then gave Space Marine 2 a 60. Just a fuck. So according to them, Space Marine 2 is slightly worse than Gollum? And people fucking wonder why nobody takes their opinion seriously. And every time they throw a bitch fit on Twitter, sorry, X, I still call it Twitter, I don't give a fuck, but like every time these journalists throw a bitch fit on social media, nobody fucking cares. Even better, they laugh at them, because guess what, you consistently come out with so many dog shit opinions that no one's gonna take you seriously. I'm sorry, it's cruel to say, but that's just my opinion. No, yeah, but like, Sugar, have you seen any of the Space Marine 2 gameplay? Like, again, like Space Marine 2 was scored lower. Like, Space Marine 2 was scored lower. Like, it was scored lower than the goddamn Gollum game. It's, oh my god. Hang on, I need to see, like... It's... I need to see, like, I really want to... I really want to. Yeah, PC Gamer. It was fucking PC Gamer. PC Gamer gave Space Marine 2 a fucking... Like, yeah, it's the Warhammer. It's the Warhammer thing. Like... It's the Warhammer game. Oh, no. Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry, Sugar. It happens all the time. It just... And besides, it's a calm moment where we're just letting the credits roll, because every single person that worked on this game deserves the credit. Yeah, it is crazy. Like, again, Gollum game, 64, and considering the standards of journalism in gaming, it makes sense. It was a bad game. It got what they consider a bad score because they're not brave enough to call it a 50 out of 100. They're not brave enough to call it a 3 out of 5. They're not brave enough to call it a 5 out of 10. Because then they're gonna lose out on all of their privileges. And people wonder why and they wonder why everyone calls them a bunch of sellouts who have no integrity. But again, it's like Space Marine 2 got a 60 out of 100, and Gollum got a 64. It's just, I'm still laughing about it because it's just, what is going on in these people's heads? And I'm sorry, and like, none of these people are connected, or at least I hope they're not connected, to that guy who couldn't even get past the Cuphead tutorial. And that was the same guy that was like, hey, you want to review Doom 2? Oh no, yeah, it is 100% paid off. Like, And the thing is like, it is paid off, and the journalists are the people that the developers, that these game companies are listening to when deciding how they're going to go about making a game. It's part of the reason why a lot of unnecessary stuff is shoved in. It's part of the reason why none of these developers are addressing the community's concerns about microtransactions. They're not, like, the game companies aren't gonna do anything about it, and the journalists aren't gonna hold them accountable for the aggressive microtransactions, because they've basically made themselves, the gaming journalists and the developers have forgotten that their purpose is to serve the consumer. The journalists are meant to serve the consumer by providing them unbiased reviews of a game to help the consumer make an educated choice when purchasing something. And the developers are meant to provide a service or a game or a product that the consumer wants to buy. It is the reason why, no matter how hard gaming journalists sucked off Dragon Age Veilguard, nobody wanted to play it. Because they abandoned what made Dragon Age great and just were chasing trends. Oh, we're gonna make it a high-speed fighting game where you can't, like, where your character talks down to all of the companions like they're a bunch of fucking 2-year-olds, even though all the previous Dragon Age games, every character, regardless of how they identified or whatever, they were genuinely interesting characters that you wanted to get interested in, like, that you were like, I like this person. You saw the characters as people and more than just a goddamn checklist for a bunch of executives to pat themselves on the back and be like, okay, journalists, we gave you what you wanted. Who cares about the consumer? Huh. Gaming developers listening to the journalists and then expecting the consumer base to buy the products based off of what the journalists want is like trying to sell figure skates in a desert and then complaining that all of the camels are taking up your business. It just doesn't make sense. And the thing is that, like, any smart company would see these failures and be like, hey, maybe we should kind of change direction. Maybe we should not do this. But no, that guy that has some fucking sense, he gets thrown out the window because, oh, well, if we listen to the consumer, then we're not going to be able to put all of our fancy gambling mechanics in the game. If we listen to the consumer, then we're not going to be able to put all of these overpriced $90 for fucking blue. Yes, I am going to bitch about Valorant for a second here. Oh, I'm sorry, Prisma Blue, but $90 for fucking weapon skins where it's just fucking Prisma Blue? And it's just like, it's not even Valorant that's guilty of this. That's like everything. I want to meet the person in Bethesda who decided, hey, oh my god, see, I have... Like, yeah, like, I want to meet the guy that worked for Bethesda, because I know for a fact he's not in Bethesda anymore, but the guy who convinced everyone, hey, let's put purchasable horse armor in our single-player Elder Scrolls game. Let's put horse armor, purchasable horse armor in the game, because that shit was what started the domino effect so that we now get $90 for a fucking weapon skin for a game that's not even going to be around. Because guess what? As soon as the fucking servers get disconnected, say goodbye to all the shit you got. And I feel so fucking bad. I feel so fucking bad for the people who bought Concord. Yes, they are few and far between, but the people who bought Concord and, God forbid, bought any of the fucking premium currency that I know for a fact they had in that game, I want to meet them. I want to give them a blanket and a cup of cocoa and tell them it's gonna be okay. You've learned your lesson. I've learned my lesson because guess what? I fucking pre-ordered No Man's Sky, so I learned my fucking lesson a long ass time ago. Yeah. Yeah. Also reminds me how I think people really shouldn't even ever pre-order games these days unless they are really sure about the good quality. Just look at what the game journalists are trying to sweep under the rug. Just look at the games that the game journalists are either ignoring or are going out of their way to try and slander and say this is a game that's made by a bunch of bad people. Because at this point, journalists that are praising a game without even talking about the gameplay itself is like the canary in the coal mine. It's like the canary in the coal mine. It's like the canary in the coal mine. God, am I gonna have to explain that metaphor? Like, how many people actually know that metaphor? The canary in the coal mine metaphor. God, am I gonna have to Sugar, please tell me that people get that. Okay, so basically in really old times. Okay, so in really old times, back when mining was still in its primitive era, so one of the things that you have to watch out for when you're digging deep into the earth is you have to be careful that you're not going to accidentally unseal a pocket of gas. Because under the earth, there are pockets of toxic gas that are just sitting there. And depending on what direction you're digging, you're going to end up hitting one of these gas pockets. However, because the gas will not kill you immediately, one of the tricks that they figured out was they had a little canary that was kept in a bird cage that they would bring with them into the mine. And because canaries and smaller animals are much more sensitive to those toxic gases, basically they would keep an eye on this canary while they're digging, and if the canary started freaking out or even just fell over dead, then the miners would be like, shit, we hit a gas pocket, we gotta get the hell out of here. So from that point onward, canary in a coal mine became a euphemism for an early detection for something bad that's about to happen. No, yeah, like a lot of canaries, 9 times out of 10, they would get the hell out of there if the canary started freaking out. But because the birds were much more sensitive to these toxic gases, sometimes they would die before the miners would get the hell out of there. And what they would basically do is they'd leave the mine and they'd wait a few days to let the gas come out. But yeah, so like the metaphor and the metaphor for canary in the coal mine is basically just a way of basically it's a comparison of like, it's a warning system. So one of the key things that people are now on the lookout for are whether or not a game is marketing its gameplay versus whether it's marketing stuff that ultimately should not even matter when you're playing the game. And so a lot of people saw, for example, Dragon Age the Veilguard and a lot of its trailers and a lot of the journalists' praise of it, and how it was, and how they weren't even talking about the gameplay. It wasn't until like months later was when they were actually talking about the gameplay, but because they were so hyper fixated on stuff that ultimately shouldn't have mattered, it was a canary. It was a warning of like, hey, something's wrong with this game, something's off. And I keep bringing up Dragon Age the Veilguard because that is the most recent and specific example. Just like how just like with Concord, how much of the promotional material was actually talking about the gameplay? Like, there were a lot of promotional materials talking about, oh, well, it's such a diverse cast of characters and so on and so forth. But it's like, okay, but what's the gameplay like? How are you going to convince me to stop playing Overwatch and play your game? How are you going to convince me to stop waiting for Marvel Rivals and convince me to play your game? And that ultimately, and it's just like, and unfortunately, it's when it's that, and nowadays it's a lot of the hyperfixation on, they don't focus on talking about the gameplay and intriguing a player into playing their game. A lot of it now is talking about like diversity and identity politics, and unfortunately that has become the primary canary as to whether or not a game is going to be a quality game or not. And it's part of the reason why I continuously say all of this is destroying the natural progression and the natural evolution of genuine diversity and inclusion in gaming as a whole, is because it is very much being used as a shield against criticism and as a smokescreen to distract people from a bad product. True, like, I hate the super anti-woke people, but the focus on the wrong things about games are definitely ruining a lot of games right now. Exactly. And it's not, yeah, and it's not just the anti-woke. If anything, the anti-woke people and the people who double down. No, yeah, like, yeah. And so it's like so the anti-woke crowd and the people who are doubling down on the woke stuff, they are symptoms of the companies and the developers looking at social media. And it's another problem where a lot of the executives in charge, and it's not even the higher up executives, because oftentimes they're just looking at the lower. I often blame middle management, because middle management is the one that is convincing the higher up executives that this is totally a good idea. And they're telling the development teams, the lower grunts of the company, keep working on what I want. So it's very much like the middle management that is a lot of the problems, not to mention the fact that, like, there are so many different positions in middle management and even an executive that just should not be there. And the main reason why it's so alluring to executives is because they look at how many people are talking about this on social media, and just like any executive, they are identifying, they are either purposefully or accidentally, they are confusing numbers for quality. The more people are talking about something, well, obviously, the more people are interested in this thing. Oh, the more potential buyers that this thing will have if we hyperfixate on these bigger numbers. It's just like how it's just like with the movie industry, how you can basically buy credibility by just associating your name with the biggest numbers. It's part of the reason why it's part of the reason why so many actors are given such massive paychecks that are negotiated by their agencies, because again, executives, all they know is numbers. And when you're presenting a script to them, you literally have to spell everything out because they have no fucking imagination whatsoever. All they see are numbers. And the grunt workers, the developers, the people making the games, they don't really have a choice because it's their paycheck, it's their livelihood on the line. So they're just gonna make what they're told to make for the sake of being able to get that fucking paycheck and to be able to fucking live. No, and yeah, and it's just like, executives have always been out of touch because the whole point of an executive is to make more money. Like the executives are there because ultimately a company's goal is to make numbers and grow. Is to make numbers and grow. That's the executive's job. It's the middle management that are there to help translate the goals of the executive into the goals of the consumer and what the consumer wants. It's the middle management that is meant to try and translate those two things. Unfortunately, the middle management is not only severely bloated, but it's also incredibly out of control. And the executives aren't going to care as long as those numbers keep growing. Because it's only when the numbers are threatened is when these middle management people who are ruining everything get kicked out of their asses onto the street, which is actually a fucking W on the part of the executives. And again, the grunts are just gonna keep their head down and do what they have to do to earn their paycheck, regardless of how good of a product they're actually making. They're just listening to what they're told and just doing it. And it's also part of the reason why there is such a massive toxic positivity issue in game development these days, because the grunt workers aren't gonna say, hey, I don't think this is a good idea, because they don't want their paychecks to be threatened. The executives aren't going to do anything about it because the middle management is telling the executives, it's okay, you'll get your bigger numbers, it's okay, just let us do our thing. And the middle management people are fucking sucking themselves off in a great big circle jerk and their fucking morality soapboxes and whatnot. But yeah, ultimately, the whole anti-woke crowd and the whole woke crowd, they're all just symptoms of a problem that doesn't even involve the identity politics. All of the identity politics stuff, that is, again, it is very much just it's just become the canary. It's a warning sign to the consumers that they're not focusing on the quality of the product, and for the people that are defending it, and for the companies that are touting this stuff, it's a smokescreen to distract people from the fact that they are releasing a mediocre product, or worse, an even worse one. For example, there's the game Dustborn, which was funded using both Denmark and United States taxpayer dollars. Holy shit. It just... Ugh. Shit, is this the end of the credits? How fucking long were these credits? How long was I ranting for? Oh my god. Oh no, exactly. That's part of the reason why Dragon Age the Veilguard is failing. It's part of the reason why Dustborn failed. It's part of the reason why Extremely too, but I think this is honestly can't last long because no, it's already falling apart. Look at the yeah, so like Sugar, you're definitely on top of it. Like you're definitely on it. Like you're definitely right on the mark, because we've seen it with Suicide Squad, we've seen it with Concord, we've seen it with Dustborn. Dragon Age the Veilguard is the most recent example. Like these games are failing and the executives are noticing, and the reason why it's lasted so long is because it takes a hell of a long time to make a game. So one of the number one things that I constantly tell people is, if you want to know where the trends are going, in the gaming industry, look at the movie industry. Watch the movie industry and what fads they are focusing on. Because the movie industry is just now starting to kind of peter out and kind of be like, okay, this tactic failed. But games, because it takes so much longer for games to be made, it's going to take even longer. So like we are very much in like the dark times of the gaming industry, because the titans that were once the great games, Bethesda, BioWare, so on and so forth, they are basically just rotting corpses at this point. The people that made those development studios great are gone. They're not there anymore. And there's just a bunch of rotting corpses that are being kept on life support. And what needs to happen is, I refer to it as a great reset. We just need a great reset to let these rotting corpses of companies finally be laid to rest, so that the next generation of titans can come forth and take the mantle and lead gaming into an even better golden age. I'm sorry, I missed the second one. I pretty much exclusively look at indies now because the public trust in so low in companies now. Oh no, yeah, not to mention the fact that like the indie market is much more, I would argue, because of how easy it is to get into the indie market, it is so much easier to get into the indie market, but that means there are way more people fighting in the indie market, and it's a wild west. And like, if you don't make something that is genuinely quality product, you're gonna die. Like the indie scene is way more fucking ruthless because of just the sheer amount of indie developers that are fighting one another for the consumer's attention. And it just occurred to me, the credits have been on loop this whole time. It's not like there's just a long ass bunch of cut. It's not. Oh my god. So we've just been sitting here looping through the credits. Oh my god, this whole time the credits were over. And it just... We got a banger of a lecture from Professor Kaiju. I swear to God, I'm gonna end up having to clip that whole fucking rant and just putting it on the YouTube by itself. Okay. What game should I play now that that is over? Because, goddamn, oh my god. Do I want to torture myself with a game that I rage quit? No. I'm not gonna do that to myself. I could, but I'm not gonna do it. But, I got about an hour and a half of stream left. You know what? Why not? Let's go with a game that is very much... Yeah, let's go ahead and just spend the rest of the time with My Friend Pedro. Why not? It's a fun game, and it very much is like, it harkens back to the age of the Flash games that you would play instead of focusing on your... Oh my god, the amount of times that you would just be playing Flash games instead of doing your goddamn homework in the computer lab. Oh, cool. Ooh, actually, hang on. There we go. No, yeah, but, and also one of the things I want to say is, like, this is, like, that was the most cohesive that I ever had my thoughts be. So, thank you very much. Yeah, those big free Flash game websites. Free Web Arcade was, or like cool math games. Okay, so that's the freeze time. Alright, I got this. Booyah! Whoa! My Friend Pedro was such a fun time when I played that game. Good lord. But yeah, it's just, and like I said, thank you so much, Sugar, for being here, because it just like, it very much, not only, like, that was the most cohesive I've ever had one of my rants be, and just like the sheer tangents that I would go on. Not to mention the fact that, like, it very much... Oh no, yeah, but one of the funniest things is the fact that there's a button clicker game called Banana that sold better, that had more concurrent players and sold better that than Dragon Age: The Veilguard. It's just my magic, for instance. Honestly, I don't know. I think it was just because, like, you were not only helping to keep me on track, but you were also just, like... I don't know, it's just, like, part of the reason... Like, it's just, like, so many times I kind of stop myself because it's just, like... Again, it's that fear of being seen as an absolute, like, piece of garbage for simply pointing out the problems, which is something that a lot of the toxic positivity is fueled by. Yeah, that sucks. I can see how you'd be suppressing yourself, but honestly, yeah, like, and like, in recent years, I have become much more confident in my ability to just say, like, you know what? I've said my piece. I don't fucking care. Oh, this is gonna be good. Oh, super slow motion. Let your opinions be heard. You might get some people annoyed, but you'll also be promoting healthy discussion and getting arrears. It's not so much that I want to get people that agree with me, because that runs the risk of creating an echo chamber for myself. But it's one of those things where it's just like, much like there's the toxic positivity, there's also toxic negativity, where like you are so hyper fixated on things that you consider to be wrong and quote unquote evil, and not to mention the fact that like it's very much like it feels like a crusade, because so many times it's just like it genuinely feels like there's a lot of people that are just waking up being like waking up in the morning looking at the world and being like, oh, what can I get offended by today? Super slow motion. Oh, this is gonna be good. Yeah! No, I want to target. Eh, close enough. God, I love this game so damn much. Shotgun. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Okay, let's go with the assault rifle. Oh, never mind. We're going Uzi time. Oh. Oh, this game is so fun. Just that mindless fun. And I... No, yeah. But again, it's just like, and one of the things that becomes a problem is definitely with like the part of the reason why so many people feel they need to suppress themselves is because of the fact that there will be those people that the moment you even bring up that stuff, it is such a violent like, how fucking dare you disagree? Or it's just like they don't even wait for you to finish your point and they're just like, what do you mean you don't agree with this? What do you mean you don't support this? I'm gonna swim from the chandelier, from the chandelier. Oh, here we go. The awesomeness. Oh! Surprise! This game is just like, it is every single just Flash game player's nostalgia train. Oh, hang on. There we go. God, I missed this damn game so much. But honestly, like, thank you so much for being here, Sugar. It just, you know, I mean, I don't want to say it feels yes, on the one hand, it definitely is like, it's validating to see that I'm not the only person that's thinking this, but at the same time, again, it's just like, there's a lot of people that, like, the moment you try to even question the status quo, it's just, I bet you a biscuit you can't kick that ball through this hoop. Oh, yeah, thank you, Sugar. Actually, sorry, I love the biscuits. Don't talk shit about Pedro, he's our friend. Ooh, shotgun ammo. Oh, this is gonna be good. Sup, bitch? Through the air duct, and we go down the stairs. Oh my god, this game has such a fun sense of humor, though. I did a whole playthrough of this game on YouTube months and months ago. If I remember correctly, I gave this game a solid 8 out of 10. The fucking banana faces, though. Oh yeah, the lasers. So basically they're a bunch of mobs, so like this section of the game is filled with retired mobsters. And we woke up in the basement because turns out we were about to get chopped up and served on a platter. Not to mention the fact that, be honest, sugar, do you need... Yeah. Okay, damn. Oh, damn. Okay, I removed all sympathy for it. No, yeah, not to mention the fact that, like, again, it's just like, with, like, the story of this game is so absurd that it's like, do you even need a reason? Do you even need a reason to just run around in a game? Just, that's the thing. That's one of the things that I constantly quote, is the one guy that developed, like, the one guy that developed Doom, the original Doom games. He put it best. Story. Yes, I can't stand by and celebrate the murder of innocents. Well, they started shooting at us first. Note to self, don't introduce you to Warhammer 40k. Because, oh boy. Anyway, but like basically in regards to gameplay and how important story is like like no, I'm saying that as an answer to do you need a reason? No, yeah. But in regards to the guy, in regards to the lead developer of Doom, he put it best when he said story in a game is like the story in a porno. It's expected, but it's not as important as people think it is. And like the best example of that I can think of is like, what is the point of playing a game that is absolutely horrible to play if the story is good? You don't, like, the gameplay will just bring it down, whereas like the counter, it fully depends on the game. No, exactly. But the thing is that like, would you rather, like, how much are you willing to suffer through a terrible game just to be able to experience the story, especially when you can just look up the story on YouTube? And if a game is good, you're going to want to keep playing that game even if the story is mediocre. It's very much in line with comedy. It's very much in line with comedy where like a bad joke told well will get a laugh, but a great joke told poorly will always be unfunny. All right, boss. She's all loaded up and ready to go. About damn time. And you better have dealt with the runaway meatbag by the time I get back. Useless slackers. Oh no, yeah. And it's just like, at that point it's like, mediocre gameplay can prop up a good story. Look at The Last of Us. Yes, I am going to commit blasphemy, but The Last of Us, the gameplay is incredibly mediocre, but it's really just there to prop up a really good story. Whereas The Last of Us Part 2, the story was very questionable quality, and the gameplay was just more of the same. So it's kind of like, it's again, so like, not to mention the fact that like there are ways of telling the story through the gameplay. It's part of the reason why I absolutely despise when games are trying too hard to be movies, and that's how you end up with Metal Gear Solid 4 having the world record for longest cutscene, which is like fucking 40 minutes. And at that point, it's just like, dude, just submit your scripts to Hollywood. Because there are so many great ways of being able to tell a story through a game. Sometimes it really hurts my feelings. Let's just stick around here for a while and enjoy the music. Look, there's a motorcycle at the top of their stairs. This is our chance to escape. Oh crap, look, it's the meat bag! Alert the others, let's get him! Oh, the music. Ah, goddamn controls. Just the slow motion awesomeness. Oh boy. Oh boy. The writtens. We need to lay low for a while. Head to Null, District Null. It's as good as deserted. We can hang around there while things cool down. Ah, level complete. No, but yeah, like, Sugar, you definitely do bring up a really good point in the fact that, like, nowadays, with a lot of focus on story being what draws people into a game, you don't necessarily have the greatest gameplay, but it does help. And not to mention the fact that oftentimes it can oftentimes a story just has to be good enough to prop up the story. Like I mentioned with the case of The Last of Us Part 2, with The Last of Us 1, and then we saw what happens when mediocre gameplay, because let's be honest, the gameplay mechanics for The Last of Us 1 and 2 are kind of they're not exactly the most revolutionary of game mechanics or anything. Oh, it's me, Father Christmas. Just kidding. It's me, Denny. We all know fathers are just disappointing authority figures anyway. I'm glad to see so many faces out there. But let's cut to the chase. I know why you all bothered following the dress code and showing up tonight. The Mega Christmas Bounty. This year's juicy bounty is super fresh. It's said to be in the area. Wait. So we stumbled across the bounty hunter, the International Bounty Hunters organization, and turns out we're the Christmas bounty. Anyway, I just think it depends completely on what the dev is going for. Some games straight up don't even have stories. Some games have simple gameplay, not mediocre, but like simple, like a visual novel, for example. Oh no, yeah, exactly. And that was the point I was trying to make. It's just like, it depends on what you're going for, but good game, but like it just is just a matter of like how well done the gameplay loop is. Because like I said, with The Last of Us 1, the gameplay loop was good, but like again, it's the example of a simple gameplay loop that helps to prop up a wonderful story. But then we saw what happens in, for example, The Last of Us 2, where the gameplay is very much more of the same, but the story, I would argue, was very... Oh no, so yeah, okay, so yeah, so The Last of Us Part... So one of the things, and it was another example of what we were talking about earlier with game developers and journalists hyperfixating on a specific thing to use as a smokescreen to distract people from the legitimate criticisms, for example, in this case, of the story, and the fact that the gameplay is just more of the same, which is just gameplay that is simple and is meant to prop up the story. But the vast overwhelming majority of the people who were there for the story were criticizing the story, and they were really getting pissed off with a lot of the things that happened in the story. I for one am also, not to mention the fact that Last of Us Part 2, the journalists really circled the wagons and like look at like just look at how many awards Last of Us Part 2 got in the, I think it was the 2021 2022 Game Awards. Like it was like it was just, because again, like, because one of the things that really pissed me off was the fact that, like, you want to tell me that The Last of Us Part 2 won best soundtrack over Doom Eternal? I don't think so. What the? That's the guy. I just saw him. He's around here somewhere. Ah, dang, ain't that lucky? Spread out. Don't let him get away. I'll be waiting in my office for whenever you're ready to claim the reward. That was so much for laying low. There are too many of them. Time to leg it. He's about to end your lives. Oh, if only you knew the half of it. Well, that was probably the second worst party I've ever been to. We need to get to the bottom of who put that bounty on your head. Head to Denny's office and maybe he'll let us know if we ask nicely. Whoops. Oh boy. Well, I goofed. Oh my god, what? Oh no! I keep goofing. Why do I keep goofing? I'm being extremely silly. I didn't say that. I said she was fucking goofy. Ah, level complete. You know what? I think we'll call it here. I've had plenty of things to rant about. I've had plenty of good times, plenty of fun stuff. So I think we're going to call it here. And I'm going to say thank you everybody so much for watching. It really means a lot that you guys are here. And oh my god, my stream is so delayed, so I'm just seeing the positively bonkers now. But yeah, we're gonna call it here, and just like every other VOD before it, it's gonna end up on the YouTube. I'm also gonna highlight the whole thing so that you can watch it in its full if you want to again. And honestly, just Evil West, 6.5, 7 out of 10. Solid game. I can definitely see where the DNA came from. Where the DNA for Space Marines 2 came from. And I think we had a very good I think we had a very healthy conversation, which be sure to thank Sugarberry dairy for. And if you'll pardon me, I'm just gonna take a look and see if there's anybody I can raid. Sugar, you wouldn't happen to know anyone I could raid, would you? And then we're just gonna have, yep, chat and alerts be here for this screen. And yeah, so we can do Minan or Fable. Hang on, who is... Why don't we go ahead and raid Minarin? Because it'll be a fun time. They're playing Valorant, and lo and behold, funny enough, I was actually... Oh my god, the stars aligned. I was bitching and complaining about Valorant's pricing. Lily. Oh, wait. Oh, and they're playing... Okay, then they're playing a spooky indie game. Oh, no. Who do we raid? We're gonna raid Mew Lily. Yeah, we're gonna raid Mew Lily. Oops. I messed up. Pardon me. Ah, there's two Ys. God damn it. Oh my god, no, it has to be a dash instead of a... Oh my god, I am so embarrassed. Please do not tell anyone about this. Okay, so... Yeah, so once again, thank you guys so much for watching. Really means a lot to me. Thank you for helping me keep my thoughts together with my ranting, Sugar. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and raid Mew Lily because she just started streaming. Literally, she's still in the starting soon. She's literally in the stream starting screen still. So we are just gonna go there. But I honestly, it just means a lot because not only have we had a great time and we had great discussions, and hopefully I'll be able to have even more great discussions this Friday when I am going to be finishing up Mega Man X and then getting started with Mega Man X2. So there's going to be another nostalgia game there. Anyway, let us head over to Mew Lily now.